Hey guys, welcome to another part of Rapid Races. Time we're doing the rest of the night tracks from Canada to the fucking Hawaii area. So let's begin. But before we begin, before we actually get straight onto it, I want to tell you about something that I have found out, because guess what? I now have the physical copy of Rapid Racer on PS1. So what's in store for us this time? Well, first let me show you the difference. By doing this. That was a really good turn now, wasn't it? That was an extremely good turn. Am I finally getting good at the game? Is the game being nice to me? Are we finally getting somewhere with this shit? No. Because this is not from left and right turning. This is also from banking. With the L and R fucking buttons. Yes, this game has banking. Did the game ever tell me there was banking? Did it ever, let me know there was banking? No. I could only find this out by reading the fucking manual. So, that's neat. But you want to know something else? There's more that I have found out from getting this physical copy. For instance, this is by the motherfuckers that have made Porsche Challenge and the Title NBA series. Yes. The motherfuckers who made the grandfather game for Gran Turismo Porsche Challenge fucking made this. I mean, granted, when Gran Turismo came out, the controls on that game on PS1 were fucking terrible. But I mean, still. But it gets worse, because even with the banking, the controls are still fucking terrible. The CPU is still pricks that act like walls. Getting shit's still a fucking difficult fucking thing to do. The waves and the course itself is still gonna pull me and push me around and be a complete piece of fuck. The game is still gonna be an asshole, and I'm still gonna get fucking angry and fight it. So even though I have now found a way to get better steering, that only makes it about 5% more easier. And in the other sense, makes it 10% harder, because a lot of the time, the banking and the turning fucks me over more than if I was just turning. Especially in jumps, and when it comes to me being fast and the game pulling me somewhere. It fucks with me. So even though I've now found a better way of steering, it still doesn't make this easier. It still doesn't make this any fun. It still makes this shit. I still hate this fucking game. But now it's time to look at the manual, because there is more to it than just what we've been getting so far of that shit. For instance, this game is compatible with the Nikon. The Namco Nikon. Now, what is the Nikon? Well, it's a controller that's kind of bulky. It's really weird. The buttons are BA1 and 2, not X, square, circle, and triangle. And the way you turn with the analog sticks and shit is there are no analog sticks. Instead, the middle of the controller, you can twist it. And that is how you do shit with it. Now, this was sort of used for Ridge Racer on PS1. Like, it was compatible there. But the problem is, this controller is shit. It's unique, and it was given high praise for being unique. But that doesn't make it any good. It was a shit controller to use. It was awkward as fuck to play with. And trying to steady yourself, considering the whole twisting bullshit, not easy. You could accidentally turn right when you're just trying to press buttons or you're getting frustrated, you know, like grip and hold hard and like getting really angry, but all of a sudden you're twisting it and you're going over the place and you're just getting really angry about that now. But it gets even better because the Nikki-Con doesn't let you bank. There is no bank control in the Nikki-Con. But to make up for it, the game knows you're using it, which means it makes the steering better. Why? Why would you make the steering better on this shit controller and not overall? Why you gotta be a fucking asshole, game? Why you gotta be a dick? But that's not all. That's not all. There's more. There's much more. And it pisses me off how there's so much more to this shit. Because it gets bad. It gets really bad from this point on. All these collectibles you've been seeing so far, the red negative bullshit, the boost, the bonus, and the time stopper icons, well, they are called green, red, yellow, and blue boys. B-U-O-Y-S. But we now have maximum maneuverability, so now we have the best turning for this boat. And now we're doing Costa Rica, which... this fucking track. But yeah. In order to win... by the way, yes, I'm using an emulator, no fucking surprise. And yes, it's cut off because the game is just sort of, like, weird. But yeah. This game, in order to beat it, I have to drive into a shit ton of boys. Cause that's what you do with boats. You just drive into fucking boys. What's the worst that can happen outside of damaging your boat? Fucking hell. Anyway, remember how bad it was, the narrowness of the track, and, you know, all that bullshit about being pulled around and all? This track showcases the worst of it. Because I'm trying to do my best to steer. I'm even using the fucking steering of the banking to help me out while I'm doing steering. I'm trying everything in order to have control in this water. But the game doesn't want me to have control. I keep getting pulled and pushed everywhere. So even when I'm trying to get away from something like this shit, I can't. And when I want to go somewhere, boom, I'm being pulled, like I'm being yanked from a fucking rope onto the side by the fucking game. So, you know, that's great. That's just fucking fantastic. This is such a realistic experience, really. Fuck off. It gets worse. It gets worse. You know the bonus tracks? Well, there is some good news, the bonus tracks at least. If you fail a fucking bonus track, if you don't get the 5 yellow boys, you can retry on easy 3 times before it goes away. You have to do the race again in order to get the bonus again. On medium, you only get a second chance. On hard, if you fuck up the bonus, you have to do the entire race again. You cannot just select it again. And the good news is you don't have to do any bonus tracks during the championships. So even though you can pick them up, there is no point. And once you've successfully completed a bonus track, it will turn brown become unselectable, become undoable. Basically, you cannot do the fucking bonus track again once you complete it. Okay. There is something else near the final few pages. It's like a black page, and it's in reverse. It's a special mode that is secret to this game, like the fucking banking. And I'm gonna leave it until we're near the end of this Let's Play, because it's... Here's the thing. There's something this game advertises on itself. And that is, and I quote, "Are you ready for the awesome challenge of over 1 million courses in retina burning high resolution splendor?" 1 million courses. So far I've only gotten 6. Unless you count the night stages as 12. You bastards. But yeah, there's a good reason. There's a good reason why they say over 1 million. But here's the thing. It's still not 1 million, though technically they can cheat and say it's 1 million with this fucking mode. Because technically you can have 1 million variations. But I'm not saying anything more. I will show you it when I show you it. It's stupid. But now comes the best part. So far you've been saying that I wanted to test it out. If I went to the bonus, would it be locked off or not? And the answer is yes. If you have all upgrades on one side, the spot is locked off. You cannot do it. You have to choose something else. So there you go. That's the final bit of launch to the bonus tracks. And I'm glad there's some common sense here, but at the same time, this game is just a fucking asshole, and I'm not giving it any decency. Fuck this game. Seriously, it's garbage. But yeah, now it's time for the final track, Hawaii. And I just want to say that Hawaii is the only track out of all of these that is no fucking different. Also, we have 2 more upgrade spots and we're on the last track of night. So, that's neat. Let's begin. I'll be upgrading acceleration after I get this bonus, I guess. Unless I get a boat from this bonus, I don't know. What I do know is that this game can go fuck itself. In all honesty, it can. But yeah. Now, the lava area, Hawaii. I actually got all the bonuses and was very close to getting first on my first try. But then a specific jump, the one before you go inside the cave, and it's like no bonuses but a big roundabout of fucking turbo and shit, all the way to the finish line. Like, before the last checkpoint to the finish line. Yeah. Basically, about why you can get that. That was on the first race. You can indeed get that bonus. I was able to. It wasn't easy. But I nearly won, but then I basically did a big jump, and the game just spun me around for no fucking reason, and I couldn't control it really well. But once I was able to gain control back, I found I'm now second, and the motherfucker who went past me zoomed past me, And apparently, he was able to finish 20 seconds later, because by the time I got to the finish line, he was gone. Like, he was nowhere to be seen from when I made that jump all the way to the finish line. Motherfucker. The CPU have already become bastards. And again, I am playing this on easy. Anyway, there's one more thing I have to talk about, and that is the deal upgrade, which is fucking worthless, but let's talk about it. By having me read the entirety of what the manual says about it, and it takes more than a page. Once you complete the bonus track successfully, it might be possible for you to start upgrading your boat by buying or selling new parts. If you go to the boat selection screen, you might notice a new icon marked Deal. Pressing the X button from this screen will take you to the Deal upgrade screen. Notice how he said might. The simple rule is that you can only access the Deal upgrade screen if your current boat meets either of the two requirements. One of its free upgrade categories is the level 3 or above. Two of its free categories are level 2 or above. To start dealing items, you must select an item that you wish to upgrade. Choose one of the three categories and move with the directional buttons up to right to hide the desired upgrade category speed, for instance. Now press the circle button. The select item to upgrade tab will be replaced with upgraded and offered, complete with a picture of the current item you're selling. Now highlight which items you would like to trade. For instance, if you are looking to upgrade your speed, press on one piece of acceleration handling equipment. Select a piece of equipment using the left and right directional buttons until the highlighted outline is on the desired equipment. Now press the circle button and the word sell will appear under it. Once you sell enough equipment, the picture in the offered box will change to show the new item of equipment that you can now afford. To complete the deal, press the X button. You will now be returned to the view upgrade screen that now shows your new equipment plus downgrade areas where you've had to sell some new items. To cancel the deal, press triangle button. Note, here comes the note. Each of the free upgrade area will have 5 levels of upgrade potential. However, not all boats can cope with all levels of upgrade. Look at the spider style graph on the view upgrade screen. You'll see that each of the upgrade areas have 3 ring styles. Full color indicates the level that the upgrade is currently at. The semi-transparent color indicates the maximum upgrade level at which this boat can cope. The gray area indicates this boat cannot reach this level of upgrade. To reach this level, you need to discover a more powerful boat. Note, again, it's less complex than it sounds. Simply remember that trading takes place on a 2-to-1 basis. That is, by selling 2 levels of equipment, you can upgrade another area by 1 level. Basically, you have to get rid of 2 levels of upgrade in order to upgrade once. Just put that manual back inside. Yeah. You're a good game, aren't you? You're such a good game. Yeah, you're such a good game. I'm fucking pissed off. That manual right there revealed so much more, and it shouldn't even be in this game. Deal upgrades, the banking, the stupid fucking secret, and the whole 1 million courses bullshit. It should have never done this. But it gets worse. It gets worse. Because the game says that there are 3 championships. And so far, we know we're getting 2 right now. Day, and after this, night championship. What do you think this game is gonna pull on us right now for a 3rd championship? Here it is. Fuckers. Fuckers. Absolute fuckers. Ugh! You gotta be fucking kidding me. Extreme Racing. Hot Wheels Extreme Racing. Hot Wheels beat that. So many fucking racing games. They all do this, don't they? It's always a big fucking sin with racing games. They're always gonna have those mandatory mirror tracks that you have to fucking do to beat the game. And the worst fucking part is that we have to do all these tracks again in the championships. So overall, outside of the fucking differences with the look and going backwards and the item placements, we are doing the same 6 fucking tracks 6 fucking times. I'm going to save. I'm going to make a save state. And I will see you guys next time for the mirrored races, the mirrored tracks, which are essentially in the daytime track. But to be an even bigger fucking dick, they made difficulty number go to 8 to 10. And the reason for this is because I bet you anything, they have made the item placement much more unbearable, and they have given me much less time to deal with. Fuck. I will see you guys next time for more of this game. I'm gonna leave now. Fuck you! Piece of shit! Fucking game! God damn it!